and here he is. And he's trying to tell me something, but I don't know what that means. Hand signals. Gonna get out here, and we're gonna see if we can call cows. Are you ready?
No. When I call my kids, they run away.
In the wrong direction. I know.
Come on! They're not coming.
They're not coming. Moving cattle, it's a lot of yes. And we're stuck. I was just running. Dang cows getting me in shape. No big changes. Bought out my in-laws so that it's just Yay!
I'm with Adrienne at Ituna, Saskatchewan.
Yes, hello everybody!
And welcome to Riding in Cabs with Farmers. You are my third interview.
Third interview, and
Yeah.
weren't the first two your husband?
Yes.
So like I'm the second most important person in your life. I'm
true fact.
yes.
And
I'll take it.
You are taking me. We're gonna move cows.
We are gonna go move cows.
I've never moved cows before.
Yeah, and the first thing that I'm going to do is teach you how to call cows.
Oh, you've heard me sing, right?
Yeah, and you know, but the thing with calling cows is that you don't need to be, it's okay if you're tone deaf, so I think you'll be fine.
They're not gonna run? I have a feeling they're gonna run.
Well,
when I call my kids, they run away.
In the wrong direction. I know. There's the tractor in the rearview mirror. I don't know, but I know the cows are over here, so we can go and call them.
And where do you have to move them to?
So they are in a pasture over here. We need to move them a couple miles to the east to where they have some fresh feed ready for them to chow down on.
Nice.
Okay, we are going to get out here and we're going to see if you can call cows. Are you ready?
No.
And if she edits this out, everybody call her on it.
I'm gonna edit it.
No, she has to include this.
There they are, looking.
They're already starting to come, so I think you're going to be really lucky in that they're in a cooperative mood today. So here is what you do. The actual words that we're going to say are come on, but it doesn't really sound like come on, because it's kind of like a long, drawn out, you can edit my part, right? But just not your part. It's a long, drawn out, come on, come on.
Okay.
And except like as loud as you can, because there's cows that are a quarter mile away that need to hear you.
Right.
And low. Come on, come on. They will start coming. I swear to you that they will.
Okay, well you try and let me see how this goes.
You promise you're gonna do it though?
Yes.
Okay, you're not gonna leave me
No.
high and dry. Okay. Okay, ready? All right.
Come on! Come on! Come on! They're not coming.
They're not coming. I'm teaching you, and they are not listening to me at all. I think you need to try now.
Okay. Come on!
Lower. Come on.
Come on!
Nice. Keep going.
Come on!
You need to like draw that. Come on.
Come on! Come on!
Come on.
Come on!
Anybody coming? They're calling back. They're literally walking away.
Fuck!
I swear there's one in the back coming up. Here comes Aaron on the quads. So when the quads come, I guarantee you they'll start coming, but I'm going to claim it as our calling that's getting them coming. So out here is a mix of cows and calves. The calves haven't been weaned yet. You can see a couple calves in the back there chilling out. That is my father-in-law.
What's that? Well, they're gonna follow you if you. Yeah, once I'll go in this way.
This is the fun part of living on a cattle ranch, doing these things as your daily chores. Yeah. You know, I know I'm in the right business because it's more fun than hauling grain.
So while we're waiting and watching the cows, can you tell people a little bit about yourself?
Oh, yes, of course. So I am Adrienne Ivey from Ituna, Saskatchewan. I farm with my husband and our 2 kids, Noelle and Cole, who are big helps on the ranch now. So we'll calve out around 1,000 mama cows in the spring, and also we keep last year's calves as well, so they will be grazed for the summer as well. And then we do a little bit of grain farming as well, a couple thousand acres as just a way to rejuvenate our grassland mostly.
Cool. But you didn't grow up a rancher.
I did not. Not even close. I had a 4-H steer for a couple of years. That was as much as I knew about beef.
You're further along than me.
Yeah. I grew up on a grain farm, and not only just a grain farm, but a seed grain farm. So before herbicide tolerant canola was even a thing, we grew seed canola on our farm. And I would spend my summers roguing. So,
really?
Yes. So I would go through our canola fields searching out for Polish canola and mustard and picking it by hand. And it was the most horrible job, painful job ever. That, I mean, it really wasn't bad, but at the time I thought it was a horribly painful job.
Weeding. I weeded a lot of potato hills.
Right. So then when Roundup Ready canola came along, I was like, where has this been all my life? So much better. And we're stuck. Now, let's see how this goes. Shark is dinging at me. It's saying, you're driving like... Yay!
You are a good driver.
No, I would say probably a good driver would not have got us into that situation. I'm wondering if I shouldn't close this gate. I think I better phone Aaron and see what he wants me to do. Do you want me to close this gate?
No, you can just stay there.
Just stay here?
Hold them there, because once we get them going down the road, it should be alright. We're just going to get them going then. So
Okay, bye. And I would say that this is the thing that, again, when everything's going perfect, then you don't worry about it, right? And it's when all the crazy things happen, like cattle going in the opposite direction that they're supposed to be, me getting stuck out in the field right here. Those are the times that you need very creative hand signals. Moving cattle, it's a lot of Yes.
You have a blog.
I have a blog, View from the Ranch Porch. But I feel like the blog itself has kind of become a secondary thing.
Yeah.
It's more just about sharing little microbites on social media,
Yeah.
Facebook mostly.
Why did you start it?
So I always knew that there were so many misconceptions about agriculture and things that I just wanted people to see the real deal about what we do on our farm. But honestly, I didn't really think people cared that much.
Yeah.
And then my turning point was in 2014. Aaron and I were honored as Saskatchewan's most outstanding young farmer, which was a cool experience in itself. But the big thing was through the media attention through that event showed me that people loved hearing about what we were doing on the farm. People from outside of agriculture. Yes, and they just ate it up, couldn't get enough of it, wanted to know more all the time. And that just rang a total bell for me that people really do care. They want to learn more. They think it's really cool what we do. There's cows coming up here trying to get out of the gate that I just got us stuck in. Not going to go all the way into the gate this time. Yeah, so that was my light bulb moment of people care, people want to know more, so why don't I start sharing it with them?
Cool. And I love what you do because you do, getting outside of the, I don't know what you call it, like the bubble or the echo chamber, you do that so well.
Thank
One
you.
that I can watch it all the time is the beaver.
Oh,
the beaver video.
I just have to be ready to go chase these cows back. Okay, I'm gonna go chase them back, and then I'll tell you about the beaver video.
She's running.
We'll see how long that lasts. But the reason why we are stopped here is because the cattle need to turn here. So we don't want them to keep coming straight down this road. They need to turn and go in that pasture there. So yeah, the beaver video. I was just running. 10 cows getting me in shape. The video went viral. Got lots of media attention, and I love anytime mainstream media wants to talk about something crazy that's happening on the farm.
Yeah.
It's awesome because then I get to talk about all the other parts. How cattle are sharing their land with wildlife, or the environmental aspects of beef production.
What did people outside of agriculture, like, why did they like it so much?
I think it's just this little snippet of, everything in our lives now is so social media based.
Yeah.
And little snippets of interesting things grab our attention.
Yeah.
And when something grabs our attention, then we're more open to learning more about it, right?
And that video went crazy. Like, where were all the places it went?
Millions of views all around the world, like Ukraine and Italy, and had interviews in languages that I didn't speak, and yeah, millions and millions of views. It was not at all what we expected. Literally took the video, threw it up on Twitter, was like, how my farming friends will get a kick out of this. Kaboom.
Kaboom. So if someone were, like, looking back now...
You have to wait and ask that question.
Oh, they're coming back!
After I go and run these cows again. Okay.
They're watching.
But, the other cows are coming up. Welcome to our ranch when the day that everything goes wrong. The cows scattered, we got stuck. It's early winter for no darn good reason.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna say that that's okay. I don't really.
You do so many cool things that I don't know people if they know about, but I love what you do. So McDonald's, you have worked a lot with McDonald's.
So McDonald's has been so interesting for me and so exciting. look, you can see more cows leaving in the background. Working with McDonald's, or learning more about McDonald's, I think we have these preconceived notions of what these huge corporations are like, right?
Yeah.
That they're big and nameless and faceless.
Yes, and bad.
Right, and bad. And I first started paying attention to McDonald's when they started their Not Without Canadian Farmers marketing campaign.
Yeah.
You remember it?
Amazing.
So good. Like, picture of the Big Mac without the beef burgers and not without our Canadian beef producers, and potatoes, and their milkshakes are made with Canadian milk, and so good to Canadian farmers. So I started paying attention to them then, and then they started the idea of sustainable beef, certified sustainable beef, but they came at it so differently than what I've ever seen before in the food world.
Right.
They didn't go to beef producers and say, give us this is what we want. If you want our business, give it to us.
Yeah.
They came to the industry and said, this is what we would like to do. This is our end goal. Is this feasible, and could you help us get there?
Wow.
What an amazing attitude. And I can't think of one example in agriculture that really had a conversation like that. So through them and really being excited about what they were doing, met a few of the people from McDonald's Canada and McDonald's Global, and lo and behold, it was not some faceless corporation. Just like agriculture or anything else, really, it's just a bunch of really good people trying to do their jobs well, and got to be really close with some of them and had some amazing opportunities, like going to their global conference their global worldwide conference down in the States, down in Florida, and got to speak with hundreds and hundreds, thousands actually, of restaurant owners and people.
How cool is that?
Yeah. And about what beef production looks like on a ranch in Saskatchewan.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you were having these conversations, did they know anything about farming?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But we're really interested to learn more. They knew that beef is an enormous part of their business. But they knew very little, but wanted to just soak up every bit of knowledge, and really just wanted to know what is a normal day like on a ranch, on a beef ranch.
Cool.
What does that look like?
When you're at a McDonald's conference, did they serve you Big Macs and French fries?
Oh, it was
like all the French fries that you ever could imagine.
So this was like my fantasy conference.
Yeah.
Because it's in like the world's largest trade show convention center ever.
And where was that?
In Orlando, Florida. Yeah, this enormous place. So on the trade show floor, which it was just like the size of a small town, this trade show. But they had multiple actual McDonald's built on
in there
on
the floor.
On the floor. So, and it was just all part of your registration or whatever. You just like walk up and be like, I would like a Big Mac and extra large fries, please, and they would just give it to you.
And did they have food featured from different countries?
Yes, they did. Food featured from different countries. Every day had a different country that would run it. So I got to try all these really cool things. But they were really wanting people to try the new things that were going to be coming out.
Right.
And what I learned about their food is that their potatoes, their French fries, are king. Like, you do not mess with McDonald's French fries. It is an art for them. Don't do anything to make them taste differently.
And they have it down to like a fine.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
So good. Here come people, cows, and a person.
Is this every day?
This is very abnormal.
Okay.
We're back.
I feel like I have to
Getting close.
Yeah,
I huddle up.
I am cuddling. So what's next for you and Aaron in the ranch?
Oh,
Like, Where would you like the ranch to go, or do you call it farm, or is it the ranch?
Both interchangeable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So honestly, this year is just about surviving 2019.
It is.
We can't wait for 2019 to be out and 2020 to be in.
Cheers.
Right?
Could do a
Super
ding.
cheers. No big changes. Bought out my in-laws so that it's just... It's still That's how my day is going right there.
Well, thank you, Adrienne.
Thanks for coming to the ranch. I'm so excited
know.
that you came here.
And it's kind of sad how we only live 2 hours apart.
It is
This is the
not-
first time I've
Yes.
come.
It's not that far. I've never been to your farm, so that's next.
Yeah.
Totally.
Next time you'll come and we'll drink wine.
Yes. I love it. And I will ask you questions all about your farm.
Ooh.
I'll play host.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I get really uncomfortable about that, but
I know, because I just had to do it.
well, thank you for all that you do for agriculture.
Thank you.
And your friendship.
I know, it makes me so happy.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adrienne. Thank you. I feel like we need to kiss now or something. What the heck?
I'm sorry. We can hug later if you want.
We'll do that.
And for all of you that are tuning in, we hope to catch you in another episode of Riding in Cabs with Farmers.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.